Hey, it is Gary Carpenter with Master Real Estate Academy and the production program. So you probably just finished up session three if you're watching this video. And this one is on the real estate timing analysis. So we went over it in class, but I wanted to break it down in a little bit more detail so that way you have a specific video that you can search for and that you can just watch what the real estate timing analysis is. So in a nutshell, the real estate timing analysis is a great tool to use when somebody says that they want to wait, right? And so the other way that we use the real estate timing analysis is there's another hot button or fair trade that we offer, which is the highest price analysis. Okay. And the highest price analysis is a combination of the traditional current market analysis and in conjunction with the real estate timing analysis. So you could talk about price and then also talk about the timing of the whole process, right? So the real estate timing analysis is specifically the timing of the sale. Okay. And so the way you describe that, and I'm gonna give you some text here in just a second, but the way that I would describe that is, again, the hesitation could, when you're on the phone trying to close on the appointment, could be that we want to wait. And then you say, okay, well, that's not a problem. Let me ask you this. Would it help you if you knew that by waiting, it might cost you a small fortune? That if you didn't have to wait, that we might be able to save you that money? Would something like that be of value to you? Now, they may be in curiosity, they may not be in curiosity, but if they are in curiosity, they may say, well, what is that? Well, are you familiar with what we call the real estate timing analysis? Are you familiar with a real estate timing analysis? Well, most of people that, again, people don't sell houses every day and they may never have sold a home before, or maybe they have. For the most part, if you haven't been, if a real estate agent hasn't been through training that I've gone through in my years of real estate training, or if they haven't watched me specifically, they're not going to know about the real estate timing analysis. So it's a good bet that when you say, "Are you familiar with the real estate timing analysis?" they're going to say, "Huh, what? What is the real estate timing analysis?" And you're going to say, "Well, what it is." Um, it's basically a tool that we look at the segments of time from beginning to end that really determine when you should actually list your home, so that way how long it's going to take, and then also you're going to know if the timing's going to be right. So I would love to show you that. Then you're going to go in through and you're going to try to close on the appointment. Okay. With the, yeah, you're going to close on the appointment. So here's the dialogue. So the real estate time list, it's a bird's eye view. It's an aerial view look of the various times that are affected in real estate transaction. And it helps you plan the timing of your decision to avoid selling too quickly or having to change your plans when it doesn't sell. When it doesn't sell when you need it to. Would something like that be of value to you? So you're introducing it, you're explaining what it is, and then you're closing, confirming to see if something like that would be of value. If they're serious about selling, again, this is soft selling. This is not a hard close. You're just offering value. If they see value in it, great. But the one thing that you can't do on these tools that I'm going to introduce to you is you can't talk about them over the phone. Now, you may be able to do it over Zoom. Personally, I've never done it over Zoom, but these are kind of a face-to-face type deal. And so obviously you're face-to-face on Zoom. So more than likely you could present this on a Zoom call. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to get over to the house. Somebody hesitates, they don't want to meet right now, whatever the case may be, and the reason why they don't want to meet, or the excuse that they use, the challenge that they use, is they want to wait. You want to be able to give them a tool so that they can make a little bit more of an informed choice, right? So here's the tool. So again, all the numbers are filled in. A lot of if you know this well enough, you're going to go in with just your pad and a blank piece of paper, and you're going to go through and you're going to you just need to know wait time, you need to know marketing time, adjusted marketing time, processing time, and then possession time. So you're always going to start off with whatever date they have. So let's say today's 12/15/2022, and they say we want to wait 60 days. Or they say a time frame, like we want to wait until after the holidays. Well, what holidays? Christmas and New Year's. Okay, so you're saying that you want to wait until January 2nd to get the house on? No, no, no. We're probably going to wait till the end of January. So February 1st. No, no, probably more like springtime. Well, springtime in real estate is February's, right? So you come up with a date, whatever it is, you come up with February 14th, that's 60 days out from 12/15, and then you write it on there. Say, okay, so 60 days from today, it's going to put us at February 14th. And they've got their calendar, right? You've got their calendar. Every family has got a calendar of events that they have, weddings and other major events that are vacations that they're taking, all that type of stuff. Okay. And so you want to correlate with this with their, so they kind of see the reality of this. And you say, okay, so marketing time. So marketing time right now, I mean, I don't know what marketing time is going to be 60 days from now, because that could change since the market is kind of shifting a little bit. But right now, I know that marketing time in your area is about 20 days. So that means we stick a sign in the yard, we market it, open house, do all the stuff that we need to do. By the time, on the average, we're getting an offer accepted within 20 days. So you're explaining what market time is, and then you're also putting a date to it. So that date is going to be March 6th from February 14th. So now they know, now we're, spring is actually hit, the weather's starting to get a little warmer. Kids are getting antsy and getting ready to get out of school. All that stuff is kind of going in that direction, right? So, and then we talk about adjusted marketing time. Now, you can choose not to do this or do it. I would throw it in there just because it is a true number, right? Adjusted marketing time is FSBOs, taking in account FSBOs and expireds, right? So I would explain it this way, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. So have you ever seen in your neighborhood, or maybe you've seen a for sale by owner sign go up, and then you see the for sale by owner sign come down, house doesn't sell, and then you see a real estate agent sign go in. Well, that time that for sale by owner was trying to sell their house before the real estate agent stuck a sign in the yard, we've got to account for that time. Okay. And then the other thing, have you seen this where you've seen a real estate sign go up, but you've seen the real estate sign go down, and then maybe a day or two passes, and then you see another real estate sign go up with a different company, and then 30, 60 days down the road they end up selling? Well, that's called fall through time, right? So cancellations and stuff like that. So we want to take that into account. So I usually take half of marketing time, which is 10 days, since we got 20 days marketing time, and then add that in, because we're always looking at the worst case scenario. So now we're looking at, that takes us to March 16th, 2023. And then if we look at processing time, right? Well, that's once we do get an offer on the home, and, title and mortgage, home inspections, home warranty, bug inspections, all these other entities have to do their work. So we want to give them enough time so that we set a realistic close date to be able to hit. Now, can that be sooner? Yes. But I'm looking at worst case scenario, and traditionally it's about 30 to 45 days. So I'm going to look at 45 for processing time. So we're looking at, that'll take us out to April 2nd, 2023. So let me ask you this. So that's 135 days. And by May 2nd, 2023, you would be receiving a check and moving. Does that time frame work for you? Now, if they say, well, no, we need our money not in May, but we need it at the end of March. Well, that's not a problem. We can take care of that. The only thing we need to do is we just need to list the house sooner. So 12/15, or in this case, February 14th is not going to work. So we're probably going to want to get the house on the market right away after New Year's. Okay. Or maybe you want to get it on in December, right? So, and then you can talk about the holidays and stuff like that. So That in itself is the real estate timing analysis. If you have any additional questions on that, or you'd like to set up a one-on-one with me, I'd be more than happy to go over that with you. You can always reach me at 402-680-7000. You can email me at gary@masterrealestateacademy.com. And as always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. I hope it helps. And if you need anything, please feel comfortable in reaching out.